Guys, it's me Narelle here and welcome back to a new video. As you can see, this is going to be a sketchbook update for you guys, a long one in the making. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with this video. So if I have anything specific I want to say, I'll save it till the end of the video. So let's just get started with it. So I started this sketchbook September 22nd and I finished it December 11th, which was yesterday by the time I am recording it. So the first picture is actually a quick doodle I did of a girl with pink hair with stars in her hair because I was very much so still obsessed with the star motif and I actually thought this was pretty cute. So yeet. Here is just some quick doodles of Ari, and these are crying eyes because I was in art block for a majority of this, so I just kind of drew what was easy for me to draw at the time. Here's that drawing I did of Naru for his character introduction video, which I will probably have as the video at the end of the video. So if you guys want to check it out and get more knowledge on Naru, please do, because it's actually a really cute video. So here is a Doodle of Iko. I drew it with a red pencil and then I inked over it with a black liner to kind of give that mixed media type of feel. And I love this outfit on her. I love it. So this is a new character I'm actually making. His name is Nigel. He's a huge fanboy of Rio. This isn't his final design. I honestly don't have his final design set in stone because I suck at designing new characters. And here's some more Ari because I drew her a lot in here. I don't know why, but I've been drawing a lot of her and Micah lately. And these were the line arts for my October Patreon reward. So here is Ari cosplayed as a succubus, and here is Micah cosplayed as a vampire. I have a lot of stickers of these left. And since I have life-changing moments right now, I'm not able to like open my shop for a while. So whenever I get my shop reopened, I will have these on my shop ready to sell because a lot of you guys are very interested in getting the stickers for yourself. But yeah, these turned out really cute. And these are actually colored pages. I haven't released them for free because I made them Patreon exclusive, but maybe I'll release them for free for you guys to color. I don't know. Here's a drawing of Chio. I regret finishing because I like the sketch of it, and once I finished it, I'm like, bruh, this is legit. It turned from cute to not cute to throw up. That's how I feel about this picture, bruh. I just don't like it. And this was some sketches I did of Ari for a video of me reviewing a pen I received in the mail. So those are two drawings I did with that pen. Here's some doodles of Kahori because honestly, I haven't really been drawing her like that. So I'm like, let me just dedicate a page to Kahori because she's super cute and I miss drawing her a lot. And here's some quick doodles of Lola. This is her in a different outfit, and this is her with her hair down. I'm trying, guys. I'm super trying to like be more creative with characters, and it kind of like it works sometimes and it doesn't work sometimes. So yeah. All right, this was a drawing of Rohei and Aiko that I never finished. I actually made a comic of these two, and this was one of the ending panels. But again, I just never finished it because I kind of got lazy with doing comic stuff. And this is actually a boyo. I was very much so inspired to draw because I didn't recently finish, but I finished a BL drama called History Make Our Days Count, and the main guy, Houting, he wear like really high decorative socks. So I'm like, I really want to draw a guy with very high decorative socks because I thought that was a really cute feature his character had. So I was like, let me put it on a random boy in my sketchbook. And this is a random girl. She's not really anything significant to me. She's just random. And here is a cute doodle of Chibi Rio from Devilman Crybaby. And this is the top of my Cuposket box that I got of Suga from BTS. I'm like, I have to show that I got that. So he's here. And then I colored Rio with Crayola colored pencils, which is actually pretty cute. I wanted to draw Akira, but I never really got inspired to draw Akira. So maybe Akira will come in my next sketchbook, but for right now, he's not going to be in here. Here's another doodle of Ari I did in pen. And here's a drawing of Micah that I did with the Himi gouache. If my phone would focus, please. Come on, phone. There we go. I did this because I wanted to see how the Himi gouache would fare as a full colored image in this paper. And honestly, I really like this paper better for the Himi gouache. I feel like the Himi gouache works really well with smooth paper than textured paper because all I've been using is textured paper. So maybe I'll try to find some watercolor big sheets that is smooth so I can like these paints more. So that is just my own thoughts and opinions. But yeah, and I found a pose like this on Google, and I just put Micah in it because I feel like he would be the one to do that. And a lot of you guys really like this on Instagram, so yay. Here is a drawing, well, doodle, come on phone, focus please, of Hiroki. If you guys don't know, he is Rohei's boyfriend. I don't draw Hiroki that much anymore, so I dedicated a page for Hiroki. Here's supposed to be a quick doodle of Kageyama, but it just didn't work out well. And then here is a redraw of a old drawing I did of Rohei and Iko back in 2019, I believe. I don't know, I think it was 2020. I don't remember, but this is a redraw. I put this on Instagram, so the old version is after this version. So if you want to see how the old version looked like, just go to my post on Instagram. And this is actually a drawing I based off a song by the singer Miwa. And the song is called Don't Cry Anymore. And I love that song. And she actually made like an acoustic version on the first take. And I loved it even, like still, I loved either version that she sung this song by. But yeah, I just wanted to dedicate this picture to that song. And this is supposed to be more of Nigel, that new character. But again, I don't like it at all. So I gotta work with him a little bit more. And then I wanted to continue the little stuff. I wanted to continue this little star design here on another picture, but I actually don't really like this that much. I like her face, but I kind of wish I just made her body cut off like right here because it looks way too long. A lot of you guys may be like, Nara, what are you talking about? But us artists see things in our art that people don't see, but I kind of wish I, cut out some things in a sketch. But it's a sketch. It's cute though. I like it. I like it though. And this is a unfinished sketch. I think this is also unfinished because I was in a really bad art funk at the time. And this is actually a cute Korean Lolita, whatever type of thing this is, where people have lots of stickers on their face. I wanted to do a little Korean boy like that. And this is, how mine turned out. And I tried a new eye style too that I like, but I would like to kind of make it work for me. So maybe I'll switch my eyes to this if it works, just a little trial and error. But yeah, so I drew this normally, and I colored it with colored pencil, and I shaded it with colored pencil because I miss doing pencil rendering sometimes, and there is blue in his hair. I actually did post this on Instagram, but I don't know if the blue in his hair showed through, so yeah. Here's some more Ari. I told you, you're gonna see a lot of her in this sketchbook. And look who we have here, Ari again. I actually found a picture on Google of some girl doing this pose, and I thought it would be super cute for Ari to do the pose wearing the outfit the model was wearing. And not Michael, oh my gosh. Micah would totally flip out when he sees her in this. So I'm like, yo, let me draw a drawing of Micah, replying back to her, in a very seductive way, and you'll see it in the next couple of pages. But here is Mitsu, because I don't draw Mitsu that much anymore, and I'm like, bruh, I miss my boyo. So I drew Mitsu saying wayo, which means why in Korean, because Mitsu is Korean, guys. So I'm trying to draw him speaking Korean a lot more. But yeah, wayo means why in Korean. So he's like, wayo. I love it. And this is that drawing of Micah being ever so seductive that I was talking to you guys about. So this isn't really seductive. It's just him cosplaying as like a dog. But you know, look how cute this is. And I found a pose on Google, of course, of some anime boy in this pose. And I just made it Micah. But look, guys, and isn't it so cute? And I colored it all with the Ohuhu pastel markers. So if you guys really want this effect, that's what I used. And I did put some washi tape around so it has this clear border. And these are all the swatches I use for this drawing. So if you guys really wonder why I do all the swatches on the page, because it really gives me a more visual, you know, look of how the colors are come out, rather than me having to flip to a different sheet of paper, trying to find that paper just to see how the colors would look. So I think it's more convenient to actually do it in your sketchbook, but different strokes for different folks. So here's another drawing I did with the Ohuhu pastel markers. This is on Instagram. Again, I found this pose on Google if my phone would focus, and I wanted to do a character of mine in this pose that normally wouldn't do it. So Nadu was the guinea pig, and a lot of you guys like this as well. So yeah, here's some swatches that I did on the page. Not all of the swatches is on the page because I kind of remembered the skin tone, so I didn't really have to swatch them out. But for his jeans, they're on this page, and for his hair, it's on the page as well. So yeah, that's that. Here's actually Ami from Hi Hi Puffy Ami Yumi, and this turned out really cute. My brother really likes this show. I don't know why. It's a good show. Don't get me wrong. Hi Hi Puffy Ami Yumi is iconic from when I was younger, but my brother really likes it. And he walked up to me and he's like, "Narelle, that's such a good drawing." And I'm like, I kind of already know that he wants to know if he can have it. Maybe I'll give it to him after this video. But he was like, "Oh my gosh, Narelle, that's such a good drawing," and I'm just like, okay, yeah, no, thank you. But anyways, and then I was trying to draw Yumi, but she wasn't turning out the way I wanted her to. Her face is like bomb.com. I just don't like her body, so that's the reason why I didn't finish Yumi, but Ami turned out really cute. So yeah. There's like a fly flying around me. Okay, so here is actually a sketch of me that I don't like, but this is on Thanksgiving because me, my sister, and two of my brothers went to see the Ghostbusters movie, and this is what I wore literally when we went to see the Ghostbusters movie. I wasn't wearing shoes though. I was wearing Crocs. I don't know why it drew me in shoes, but you know, yeah, that's what I was wearing on that day. And here's another cute drawing of Micah and Ari. My whole sketchbook is just Micah and Ari. I swear, guys, I'm not obsessed with them. But look, and again, this was also referenced from a picture on Google of a cute little chibi couple doing this pose. And I'm like, bruh, this is so cute. And again, this was colored majorly in the Ohuhu pastel markers. So yeah, you can get a lot of good stuff with the pastel markers. I need to like reorder them because a lot of my colors are dying out because I use them all the time. I use the pastel tones a lot more than the normal tones, and that's saying something for me, but I like the more softer look that my drawings are getting with those markers. So you can work a lot with just pastel tones. They're really good. I like them. And here is actually some tribute artwork for a mangaka that I really loved, and she kind of helped me, you know, find my style. But you know, my style is a lot different from hers, but she was the main mangaka that I really loved and strived to like draw like in a way. But This is her character Sakuya from the manga Kaikon Phrase, and it's also an anime, and I think it's a drama as well. But yeah, so the mangaka is Mayu Shinjo. I love her. I've read all of her comics like 100 times through, and Sakuya originally was Bay.com. She has a lot of gorgeous men in her comics, but I just wanted to draw Sakuya because he's the more iconic character that people would know more of than all of her other comics, because Kaikon Phrase was huge back in the day. So I drew a normal Sakuya right here, and then I drew a chibi version of him right there because it's cute. So yeah, this isn't him as a little kid, it's him as a chibi, but I kind of made his hair a little bit more flat, so I guess that's how you can't see the correlation. But I love Mayu Shinjo. She's amazing, and I love her. Her stuff is amazing. And thank you, Mayu Shinjo, for being such an inspiration to me as an artist. And here is Sora Maru from Don'ta ni Waru. Because, guys, come on. We cannot forget the three brothers. Like, come on, come on. We can't forget all three of those Kumo brothers. We love them. Sora Maru was my second favorite because obviously everyone's favorite is Tenka. We got to love Pineapple Head. I love Tenka, but I can't draw him the way I want to draw him, and the only one I could draw with pride is Sora Maru because he's really not that hard to draw. But the thing is, I hated this drawing until I, finished it, and even when I finished it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate it because I think I was coloring it with watercolor, and I wasn't getting the colors that I really wanted to make them pop. And then I'm like, you know what, scratch that. I'm just gonna go over this drawing with colored pencil, and I hated it even more. But now that I'm sitting here looking at it, I'm like, it's not that bad. I actually really like it. But yeah, here's Sora Maru being adorable, and I actually, reference back in my mind about what poses I do all the time. So I actually did not look at a reference. I looked at a reference for him, but for the body pose, I just did it on my own because I've drawn a lot of people in this pose, so the pose is kind of like ingrained in my mind now. So I think that's a good thing. Use Google for poses, guys, because you'll remember how to draw them. So these are live stream drawings. I did one of my doggy girls in the live stream with that same star motif going on, and then I drew my character Axis, who you guys probably have not seen in 10 years, in that same live stream. So it was a very sketchy live stream because, as you saw by the previous pages, I've just been coloring all the time. So I wanted to give my hand a break and just, sketch until I got to this. So here's actually a doggo version of Alba from Dramatical Murder, which is actually a very much so iconic yaoi anime. If you guys have not seen it, it's iconic. It was all over the place when it first came out. But yeah, it's Chibi Alba, and I did this. Well, I did the sketch as like an Instagram reel, and oh my gosh, guys, that reel blew up. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is so cute." I'm just like, "Oh my gosh!" But Instagram reels get more attention than my normal posts. I swear, guys. So maybe I'll do more Instagram reels because they are actually very fun to make and very simple to make. And I actually love the idea of like showing people the steps of how I make something. So that was actually really cute to make and really cute to color. Because again, I used all of my Ohuhu pastel markers to color this, legit all of them. So yeah, that's the reason why it has a very soft kawaii desu feel, because it's cute. I like it. All right, and then I tried to draw Noise because Noise and Alba are like the OTP. I don't ship any of the other guys with Alba besides Noise. Noise is like where it's at. They're cute. But I wanted to draw Noise as a chibi like this too, but I was like, screw it. I'm just going to draw him as like a normal person. I like it, but then I don't like it at the same time. And then again, I tried to do that star motif with him, and it kind of turned out good. Kind of. I like it. Okay, it's fine. And this is a old character of mine. His name is Ayame. He's a cross-dresser, actually, because I think around this time I was obsessed with Usoseki Lily, which still was a cross-dressing type of manga, and I kind of wanted to make my own character who cross-dressed. But yeah, I was talking to a friend, and I honestly was too involved with the conversation that I'm just like, yo, this isn't really all that cute. but I do like the idea of it. The idea of it is cute, but I just don't like how I executed it, and more star motif going on with Ayame. And this is a random girl I did because I was in very much so art block, and I'm like, bruh, just draw something and hopefully it comes out. And this girl looks like a very much so Valentine's Day themed drawing because it's just red and pink, but I think she turned out okay. And this is a drawing of Kahori in a pose I found on Google because I got home from work that day and I'm like, I don't want to color, I don't want to do a finished piece, let me just sketch. And this is what happened. And yeah, it took me about 30 minutes to do this. And then I used my kneaded eraser to lighten the lead because lead does not look good on this paper. It smears really bad. So I used my kneaded eraser to, take off the lead just to kind of keep the sketch there and not smeared. So I think that's actually a helpful hack for you guys. If you want to use lead pencil on paper where it smears it a lot, get you a kneaded eraser and erase some of the lead off of it and it doesn't smear. So yeet. And this is actually a drawing I did all with the beak markers because actually I honestly have not been using my actual permanent markers like that, and I felt bad because I don't like buying things and not using them. So this picture is all beak marker. Maybe I should make a video of me using those, but again, the stars was ever so real, and I actually had this idea in my work sketchbook, but I never finished it because it's hard to draw at work, man. It's so hard, and you got to do it with people looking at you while you draw. So I just couldn't finish it the way I wanted it. So I just kind of busted this out when I got home, and it's so cute. And I colored her hair with blue and then purple because I think blue and purple are such a beautiful combination for hair colors. So look how pretty this is. It's literally one of my favorite drawings I did in here. Like, it's one of my fave. My utmost fave is legit the Micah Ari drawing, the doggy Micah, and then this one. Those are all my faves in here. And this was supposed to be a redraw page of a Kisei. It didn't work. And this is the last and final page, which is of my precious boy that I love so much, Shinzo from My Hero Academia. He recently became my heart and my everything, and I legit am like, I love me Shinzo, and I colored this all with the Crayola. Hold on. Alrighty, so my family came home from church, so I'm manually holding up my phone at this point. But yeah, so the final picture in my sketchbook, like I said, is Shinzo from My Hero Academia. I colored this all with my Crayola erasable colored pencils because I really liked coloring with those. So I'm like, you know what? Let me finish this out with a bang and color this with those color pencils. Guys, so that is it for the sketchbook. I hope you guys liked it. Comment down in the comment box below. What was your favorite page? What was your favorite drawing or sketch that you saw in here? Granted, I did rip out a lot of pages, so it was probably a lot more fuller than this, but when you go through an art funk, your pages are not going to all stay in your sketchbook. At least mine. Some of mine didn't. But for a majority, all of them are so much so intact. But what I'm thinking is that I might just take a break from sketchbooks for like, I don't know, should I take a break from like the rest of the year and just kind of focus on, smaller things? But I just want to take a break and just give myself a rest from picking up a sketchbook, feeling that I have to finish it, getting it done on time. Because guys, this sketchbook took me legit 4 months to finish, and I felt bad because it took me so long. And as soon as I did Shinzo, I'm like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not doing anything else in the sketchbook. And I hate feeling that way because I've never felt that way towards any of my sketchbooks. But for this one, I really just wanted it to be over, be done, and stop feeling bad for myself. So, once you get to that point where you feel that way, it's not good for you. So that's why I'm like, I'm going to take a break from sketchbooks. If I do like final art pieces on the side, it's fine. But as for like starting a new sketchbook, I'm taking a break because, I'm stressing myself out. So hopefully you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from. It is kind of hard to be like, yo, I'm not going to sketch in a sketchbook for a while. But, I'm taking care of me. My mental health, I guess, is a mental health issue. And just come back when I'm ready to be like, yo, I want a new sketchbook. I want to draw again. So, yeah. So that is it for my video. So give this video a like if you liked it. And yes, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.